Hi, I'm Newman Johnston, and I'm coming to you today from the cupping room at Teas Etc. Today we're going to be tasting a Darjeeling First Flush from the McBari estate in Darjeeling, India. The Darjeeling teas are very high elevation grown teas and have a characteristic that many have called the champagne of teas. So this is a very exciting tea. It's a very renowned estate. And let's take a look at the dry leaf. As you can see, unlike most black teas, it almost looks like there's a greenish leaf in the tea itself. It's much lighter than what you would expect from a quote-unquote or a Chinese black tea or a black tea from the Assam or the southern region, the Nilgiri region of India. You can see how the wet leaf really pops and opens up once it's brewed. And then if you look at the actual liqueur, you can actually see that it's very champagne colored, a very nice medium body amberness to it. So let's taste it and see what this tea is all about. Absolutely exquisite. The Darjeelings have what people in the industry, tasters, would call an astringency, a dryness to it. Also, they're very noticeable fruit undertones to the tea. It's an exceptional tea. It's a very medium body and very characteristic of the Darjeeling region. One of the things I'd like to point out this year when we were selecting our Darjeeling First Flush, we probably cupped teas from 12 to 15 different estates. And by far and away, the McBari First Flush was a hands-down favorite among the 5 or 6 of us that actually participated in the cupping. Now in brewing this, with most black teas we think of brewing our tea at water to boil. Generally what I find personally with the Darjeeling teas, I like to use water that's just under a boil. I use approximately a level teaspoon per 8-ounce cup and let it steep for about 3 minutes. What I find with that is using water maybe in the 195-200 degree range. It really draws out a lot more of the characteristic that we've come to know as a Darjeeling tea. I find sometimes with the boiling water, the heat or the heat of the water actually tends to overshadow some of the beautiful subtle tones that come through in this tea.